North Sentinel Island in the Bay of Bengal is home to a tribe that's lived there for thousands of years, completely isolated from the rest of humanity. They have no contact with modern civilization, no knowledge of the outside world, and no desire to change their way of life. They are fiercely protected of their territory and will attack anyone who tries to approach their shores. But who are these people? And why do they shun any contact with outsiders? What secrets lie hidden in their island paradise? And what can we learn from them about our own history and culture? Before we begin, make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't miss any future videos. Trust me, you guys don't want to miss this one. North Sentinel Island is a small island in the Indian Ocean, part of the Andaman Islands arpeggio. It lies about 50 kilometers west of Port Blair, the capital of the Andaman and Nicobar Island Union Territory of India. To comprehend the aura of mystery surrounding it, we begin with its remarkable inhabitants, the sentinelese tribe. These resilient people have inhabited the island for absolute millennia, existing in perfect harmony with the island's pristine nature. Their isolation from the modern world has allowed them to preserve their unique way of life. They are fierce warriors, defending their homeland with bows and arrows, repelling any intruders who dare to approach their shores. According to a 2011 census by the Indian government, North Sentinel Island has an estimated population of 40 people. However, some experts believe that there could be anywhere between 50 and 200 people living on the island. Next, our historical expedition takes us back to the late 19th century, when British colonisers sought to establish dominance over the Andaman Islands, including North Sentinel Island. However, their intentions were far from benign. Despite initial attempts to befriend the tribe, introducing foreign diseases led to tragic fatalities. This catastrophic encounter sowed the seeds of distrust between the sentinelese and the outside world. In 1880, a British naval officer named Maurice Vidal Portman kidnapped 6 sentinelese people and took them to Port Blair, the capital of Andaman Islands. 2 of them died soon after, due to the exposure of unfamiliar diseases. Portman returned the remaining 4 to the island with some gifts, hoping to establish friendly relations. However, he was met with hostility and resistance from the tribe. Then, modern history reveals a similar narrative when daredevil thrill seekers and intrepid documentary filmmakers attempting to breach the island's isolation. These individuals, driven by an insatiable curiosity, often venture perilously close to the island shores, often with catastrophic consequences. Tales of arrows raining down on unwelcome intruders, serving as chilling reminders of the tribe's unyielding resolve to defend their homeland. In 2018, an American missionary named John Allen Chow was killed by the sentinelese after he allegedly illegally trespassed on their island. He wanted to convert them to Christianity and claimed that he was doing God's will. His death sparked a debate over whether isolated tribes should be contacted or left alone. Finally, we'll discuss the importance of preservation and respect for isolated communities like the sentinelese. Some places are not meant to be conquered or claimed. They exist to remind us of the vastness and diversity of our world. Preservation transcends the protection of landscapes and wildlife. It encompasses safeguarding of cultural heritage. The tribes of the Andaman Islands possess ancient wisdom and knowledge, a testament to humanity's ability to coexist harmoniously with nature. The sentinelese are not the sole guardians of their traditions and environment. Other tribes in the Andaman Islands face similar threats from unregulated tourism. The rise of human safaris and the looming spectre of luxury resorts place ancient cultures and fragile ecosystems at grave risk. It is imperative that we respect the boundaries set by isolated communities like the sentinelese. They have made it clear that they do not want any contact with outsiders. They have a right to self-determination and autonomy over their own affairs. So, why can't anyone visit North Sentinel Island? The answer lies in our responsibility to protect its unique beauty, its people, and the legacy we leave for future generations. The greatest adventure isn't in conquering the unknown, but in understanding and preserving it. North Sentinel Island reminds us that some places are not meant to be conquered or claimed. We must recognise the value of preserving these pristine lands and the unique cultures that call them home. Where do you think about North Sentinel Island and its people? Do you agree or disagree with their choice to remain isolated? Would you ever want to visit the island if you had the chance? Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing content ahead.